Hello everyone, it's 81 Donnie here with another review. I'm actually going to be doing a review of something that I just picked up yesterday. As you can see, it is a TurboGrafx 16. I was really excited to pick this up. I had been knowing about it for like about a week or so. I got this off Craigslist from a guy with it came with 4 games and the controller and all the hookups and everything. Like I said, I've been waiting for a week, but the guy has been, I guess, busy and just kept putting it off and putting it off. And then we had some snow and he couldn't make it out in the snow, so I just picked it up yesterday. So I was really excited and I couldn't wait to get it. I never had a TurboGrafx, so never even seen one in real life. So here it is. First off, I can go over it here. The only bad thing about it, it's got one controller port right there. If you want to play multiplayer, you buy this little multi-tap thing and you can play up to 5 players. So that was kind of weird. The next thing is, this is the power switch right here. There's no actual light to tell you when it's on. It's just got a little orange sticker right there. So that's okay, I guess. And then on the side, it has the for your video, to put in your video to hook up to your TV, and then it has the channel select 2 and channel 4. I'm sorry, channel 3 and channel 4. I was looking all over this thing for or you plug up the AC power to plug it into the wall, and I could not find it anywhere on here. And then finally I seen this little clip back here, and I noticed that pops right off, and then the AC cord plugs in right there. And then you slip your cover back on, and then the wire comes to that part. So that was kind of cool. And then this here is for different attachments, like if you want to add, they had a CD type thing that fits on this, so you can play CD games. Heard it's really expensive and kind of hard to find one of those. So that's kind of cool. This thing came out in August 29th, 1989. So it came out a little bit after the Nintendo came out, the NES, which the NES came out on October 18th, 1985, so, excuse me, a few years after. This thing has an 8-bit CPU, but it's a dual 16 GPU, so the regular Nintendo is just an 8-bit. The processor on this is 7.16 megahertz. The Nintendo is only 1.79 megahertz, so it's a little bit. This is a little bit faster. The color palette on this is a little bit better too. It has 482 colors at once. It has a total of 512. So you divide that between the sprites and the background, and you get 412 for this. Well, the Nintendo only had 48 colors to choose from, which this, for its time, was way superior, better than the NES. But it didn't have as many games with it, so I guess that might have been the downfall for this. I don't know. I never even seen one of these, like I said, growing up. I had the Nintendo, the NES growing up. Never even heard of the TurboGrafx till recently. I've been playing it. It's got some really cool games on it. I'll show you the games that came with it. These are the games that came with it. Keith Courage. Like I said, these games, they're on little, they're called HU cards, which they're very small and thin. I actually got this in the plastic sleeve that came with it. But as you can see, they're very small, like a credit card basically is the size of them. So that's really cool. If you want to compare it to you know, one of the NES cartridges. I mean, there it is. I mean, as you can see, it's very thin. Very, very thin. Like I said, like a credit card, basically. Got Keith Courage and then China Warrior, complete with the plastic and everything on it. And then this Bong's Adventure. I believe this one came packed with the game, if I'm not mistaken. The backs of them are blank. There's nothing on the backs of these games. They're all blank. And then Splatterhouse. And it is also complete with the plastic sleeve and everything. So I got all of these 4 games, the system, and the controller. Which here's the controller for it. It's got the turbo buttons right here. It's got button 1, button 2, and it's got select and run. Then it's got the D-pad. It basically is very similar to the NES controller. Only difference is the D-pad. It's basically the same, exact same thickness. This one here is a bit, the turbografx controller is a bit more rounded than the NES. The NES is more squared. The controller, I mean the extension on the NES is a lot longer than the one on the turbografx. The one on the turbografx cord is very short, and then it's got this big bulky plug at the end. But the guy was nice enough to give me one of these things with it, which it's an extension. You basically plug this end up to that, and then the other end up to your turbografx, and it makes your controller cord longer. Another thing, this controller cord is a lot thicker. It's like more, I don't know, it feels like a higher grade cord or something, but it's a lot thicker. And then I wanted to show you guys the comparison between, you guys are all familiar with the NES, I'm sure, the size of it compared to the turbografx here. Sorry guys. But it's a little bit, it's thinner, it's just a little bit longer, it's smaller actually. They had one come out in Japan, it's the PC Engine, which was half the size of that one. It was a lot smaller. And then the guy gave me all of that with the hookups. Here's the cord that he gave me, which it did not work. This doesn't even go with it. This one here is only, it's a 4.5 volt cord, which that takes a 10.5 volt cord. So I found an old Sega Genesis cord, and it actually works on that. It's a, this is a 10 volt, but it actually does power that on, and it works with this cord. So that was kind of cool. On eBay they have the cord and the channel thing for the TV and the AC power cord. I think it was like 15 bucks for both of them shipped. So I'm gonna go ahead and order that instead of using that cord, because I want the stuff to go with it. And then he gave me the video cord thing here that goes with it, and I plugged it up and it was like so fuzzy, it did not want to come in. And I got to looking, and this little pin on here is broken, as you can see. It's really wobbly. So the tip of it is like that. So I found a Jaguar cord that I have with the same tip, basically, and the piece is in good shape. And I plugged this up, and it powers it on perfect. It plays crystal clear. I mean, it comes in really good. So, like I said, I'm going to order this piece and this piece here off of eBay. So I'll have both of them. But yeah, that's my review for the turbografx. My opinion is I really like it. It's a cool system. I need to get more games for it, but I've been playing these. So this is 81 Donnie. Leave some comments, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys.